Hello everybody, welcome back to English Around You. And today we're going to look at some tricks to sound more fluent, to make you sound a bit more fluent. And first I'm going to talk about one of my friends who I asked to read a list of words. And here's the list of words. So it's a bunch of words that begin with R and L, and they have different ending sounds as well. But I want to emphasize on R and L, which may be a bit difficult for Thai people to pronounce. So I had my friend read this, and he read it light. So I couldn't hear any difference between these words, because for native speakers it's very clear, R and L. They can differentiate between these two sounds very easily, but it may be a bit difficult for Thai people to pronounce. So I'm gonna read it in my American accent one round. So it should read rice, lice, right, light, like, and right. So it would be good if you can pronounce R and L clearly. R is a bit hard. You don't smile. If you're smiling, you're not saying R correctly, or not pronouncing R correctly. So L, you can smile. L. All right, on to the next. So these are some words that can easily confuse people. So they begin with R, and another group begin with L on the right. So if somebody says river, it means something that has water, right? But if you say liver instead of river, it can be very confusing. Then we have rock and lock, which can sound almost the same if you mix the R and L up. Run and lunch, ruler and love, road and load, relax and level. So since I've been in Thailand for a while, I know I've heard a lot of people read these words, and it can sound. I'm going to start from the left. If some people read without saying R correctly, they might say liver, lock, run, ruler, load, relax, right? So the beginning sound, make sure you can differentiate between L and R. And if you want to sound a bit more like the Farangs, yeah, if you want to sound a bit more native, just try and pronounce R clearer. And most importantly, make sure that you pronounce the ending sounds. You don't have to emphasize so much, but just move your mouth in a way that you actually pronounce them. You don't have to emphasize, all right? So on to the next. So here's some words that end with AR. So again, if people in Thailand, they read these words, they emphasize the ending sound. So they tend to say shuka, dollar, regular, or legula, right? Solar, and so on, yeah? So some words you can emphasize the R, yeah? But if it's a multiple syllable word, like on the left, usually it sounds like Since I'm American, my accent is going to be American accent, so it's going to be like, so shuka is going to be sugar, dollar is going to be dollar, regular is going to be regular. So it sounds like not right? Solar is going to be solar. Vinegar is going to be vinegar, and similar is going to be similar. And on the right we have some other words. Car. So in this word you say yeah? So it's car, star, far, guitar, cigar, and radar. So in these cases, don't read yeah? Otherwise it would sound like cur, stir, fur. That's wrong. So yeah, if it's a words like on the right, like long words with like more than one syllable, you should read it yeah? Sugar, dollar. Okay, on to the next. So another common mistake that I hear people making in Thailand is that LE, words ending in LE, and words ending in EL. So for example, apple, I hear people saying apple, yeah? Tunnel, I hear people saying tunnel. So in Thai pronunciation, they emphasize the EL as L, but it's not L, yeah? It's some words you can emphasize it. For example, personnel, parallel. So these words, it's okay to, yeah, these are some of the small exceptions. But most times we read them as O. So it's apple, maple, table, double. It pretty much sounds like an O. Circle, tunnel, travel, model, level, and angel. Okay, so hopefully you can improve by saying O instead of Un, yeah? I even heard some Thai people's nicknames, Pern. So yeah, but but just you can keep that nickname. I think it would sound a bit funny if you change your nickname to Po, yeah? Po. Oh, my nickname's Po. Just keep it as Pern, yeah? All right. So on to the next thing. Another pretty difficult thing I think for Thai people is to pronounce words ending with ILE. So I hear people saying smy, yeah, fi, my, why, crocodile, mobile. So it may be a bit annoying and it may sound a bit funny and unfamiliar for you to pronounce the ending sounds quite clearly, but trust me, if you run into some foreigners and you have to speak English fluently, just go for it, yeah, just pronounce it full on. So it's going to be smile. So it sounds like aisle. ILE is pronounced like aisle. Smile, file, mile, while, crocodile, and in a British accent, mobile, but in an American accent, mobile. So this word is a bit strange in the American accent. It's mobile. It sounds like MOBOL, mobile. But if you're from the UK, you're probably going to say mobile, which is perfectly fine. Both of them are correct. And yeah, so on to the last part of this video. I would like you all to practice saying words that end with OIL. So in Thailand, we have oi, yeah? People say baby oi, but it's actually oil. So it sounds like there's a Y before the L, yeah? Oil, boil, foil, soil, and spoil. Another word that is not OIL, but OIN, which I think people might be talking about a lot these days, since Bitcoin is pretty famous, is coin. In Thailand, I think people cut the N out, just say coin, Bitcoin, yeah, or Bitcoin. It's coin, not coin, yeah? Coin, oh, not aw, yeah, coin. All right, so hopefully you can improve your speaking by going through these examples again one more time and practicing making the ending sounds more clear and try and differentiate between R and L clearly. Thank you.